What's up, everybody? We're back with another live roulette simulator session, and today I'm going to actually be going over one of the first systems that I used to play. And if you go back in my earlier videos, I used to play this system a lot on the 25-cent machine. It treated me really well. I used to get a lot of heat for it by playing it from a lot of people. They're like, why are you doing it? What's the point? But what I found out is it worked out for me more often than not. So we're going to play it out today to see if it works for us here. And essentially what it is, it's a straight hedging system, double dozen. And what I like to do is play the 17, which is my favorite number in the middle. And I look at this as I'm targeting the single number. So it pays 35 to 1. If we cut that in half, it's essentially 17 units, 18 units, give or take, however you want to look at it. I like to go 17 units. That's why my favorite number is 17. So essentially, after every 6 misses, we're going to have to increase our bets. That 6 misses hits that 18 units. It crosses the threshold. So we're going to have to increase. We only have 2 levels. We don't have to worry about it eating into our equity in the future because of that reason. But we're going to see if we can get a hit on the 17 in conjunction or help with our double dozen hedges here. So let's see if we can do it. And once again, appreciate all the feedback in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I know I'm probably going to catch heat for it, like I said I used to during the videos, but in my opinion it works pretty well. You can increase the double dozens. Look at that, we get a miss right away. I thought we were going to get a hit. You can increase the double dozens to make them profitable, and I probably will do that for another session. But as I said, it usually has treated me pretty well doing it this way in the past. And what this allows you to do is, as long as you're not running bad, you're going to get more opportunities than you would if you were going after a single number with a standard progression. Doesn't always work out that way, but we're going to find out if it does for us today. So let's see if we can get it right here. All right, so double zero. Look at that, 2 whacks right off the rip. Hedges aren't coming through or helping us in any way, shape, or form. All right, so next one, 1, 2, and 3. And like I said, we're just targeting that single number. You can use any number you want. You could use it in conjunction with the dozens you're playing. I like to do it to add a little bit more coverage. It is only 1 number, but it does help out. So let's see if we can get it to show up for us. And that's a 31, so we're going to break even on that. We hit our hedge over there. That makes for these 2 losses right here. We're going to leave them the way they are, and we're going to see if we can get the love to hit on that 17. So that's one that goes our way. And what I like to do, or what I did prior when I used to do this, is I would count the equity to see where I am at versus where I would be if I weren't using the hedges. And that's an 11, so another hedge right there. So we're going to save our units, and we get another repeat at it. We only lose those if we get a dozen hit that's not on our 17, as well as those zeros right there. Anywhere else, it stays the same. It's another opportunity. Oh, look at that. We get a 5 right next to that 17. Thought we were going to get it. So we get another repeat here. We don't lose anything. Everything stays exactly the same. Although if you are in a casino, they would remove your chips and pay you out. You could put them back, but it is all the same. So we're going to keep it where it is so we can get the spins off as fast as possible. Let's see that 17 show up. Oh, I thought we were going to get a nice bounce. 26. So the hedges are coming through, and I'm not keeping track of them right now because I'm talking and doing all that and trying to focus on what I'm doing. But if you want to track the equity, right now we're making up for all those 2 losses that we had in the beginning. I think that's 4, if I'm not mistaken. And we get a 12. So once again, another hedge hit. If I'm keeping track correctly, that would be 5. So as you can see, those first 2 losses did cost us units, but we're gaining that equity back over here over time slowly right now. And let's see if we can get that 17 to show up for us. 27, another hedge hit right there. So those hedges are coming through, and as you can see, they can be effective as long as you are hitting them. But you know, the problem with roulette or any other gambling game is if you're running bad, nothing's going to help you. So every system has its vulnerabilities. Oh, look at that. On the right next to the 17 again, on the other side. So we get a 32. Another straight hedge hit. I think that's 7. Could be wrong, but it's adding up quick right now. Saving those units. Giving us more opportunities. And essentially, if you expect to see one of your number out of every 38 spins, if you can survive that long with your hedges, you're going to be good. 22. So we get a miss. Thought it was going to bounce towards the 17. So unfortunately for us, I do believe that is 3 misses now, and that took quite a while. 2, 3. All right, so sticking with our system, sticking with our same amount. That is a total of 9 units expended. Like I said, we get roughly 6 spins because of our 17 unit threshold. All right, so those must be right there. And that's a 21, so that's another miss. That is the 4th. This will be the 5th. But if we can get that number to show up for us here, we are golden. It is essentially the same thing as if we played one unit with a progression that was expanded out, like an expanded Martingale. But we essentially are using the double dozens as a hedge right now. Straight hedge, no profit. Hoping to stretch out our opportunities. That's a 4. So there we go. Hedges coming through. And as you can see, they're not going to work every time. But if you do catch a good run or you're involved in a lot of spins and you get more of them than you do less, it will work out in your favor. Let's see if we can get that 17 to hit. 28, another hedge hit right there, so another opportunity. All right, let's see if we can get it right here. Oh, look at that. Next door again on the 32. That's not going to do us any good, though. Well, it's a hedge hit for us, but 3 hits around that 17. So we're not going to lose any chips. It's essentially going to be a reset. All right, here we go. Oh, look at, again, 32 back-to-back. That is insane. Another hedge hit. Not going to do us any good, though. That is crazy. And this is where I always say to you guys, I do these raw, unedited first take. There's no magnets here. If there were, it would have hit that 17 by now. Are we going to get another shot? And that's a 26, so another hedge hit. If you guys are adding them up, the hedge hits are coming through. And I remember when I used to play these systems, I would say hedge hits, and someone thought I was saying hedge shits. So shout out. I can't remember who that was, but shout out to you. Throwback. Let me know if you're still watching. And that's a 2, so we're getting the hedge hits right now. Let's see if we can continue getting them. And we do have one more opportunity. Let's go, 17. Oh, wow, look at that. We call for it and we get it, you guys. So we are going to lose the double dozens, but we are going to get paid out our 35. So let's go ahead and do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Unreal. Coming through for us, the hedges. And like I said, usually you see that hit, unless they're going to run dry, but it does happen. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5 more. Look at that. 35 to 1 hit right there. Second to last step of the first level, we pull it off as we were hoping, as we were expecting. You never go into roulette expecting to go broke, but it is within the realm of reality. So let's get our unit back here, our starting stack. We know that those were going to be correct. So this is our initial starting stack right here. This is, what is it, 54 units was our starting stack. And we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, so 18 units. So because we got it on the second to last step, we didn't make the maximum profit, but you can't really be ashamed of that. 18 units, only using 54. The hedges came through for us, and that's another example of just another system that I used to play when I started that worked out really well for me. I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for showing this, but as I said, you can do the double dozens as profits. The only thing with that is once you get into steep progressions, they really eat away at the equity. I like to focus on the number, and as you can see, the system came through. So just another example of a different way you can play roulette. There's many different ways, many different systems. They're all vulnerable to the same bad run or susceptible to hitting the same bad run, the opposite bet of whatever you're playing. So pick your poison, choose wisely. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed another live simulator session. We appreciate all the love and support you're showing. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got new content coming every day. Until next time.